Hey, my name is Mr. Chives, and I just want to talk to you real quick about the YouTube algorithm that decides whether or not something is advertiser friendly, and why I'm mad about it. Basically, if you don't know about this, there's a YouTube algorithm that just goes through all the written words, all the titles, all the descriptions, and even the closed captioning of videos. And if they mention certain things, they are deemed not advertiser friendly. And so they don't have ads on them, or they have very few ads on them. Basically, that's a really heavy-handed and honestly really stupid way of handling the whole, advertiser freak out thing. The adpocalypse. The reason I'm talking about this now is because I made a video recently. It's a reading of Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. I had a really hard time trying to remember that. It's basically just a reading of a really ridiculous Harry Potter fan fiction chapter written by an AI. And I didn't swear in it. I didn't show any violence. I didn't describe any violence. Basically, the only thing that I could think of that would have it under the category of not advertiser friendly is because I had the little thing, the tag, Death Eater. You know, the things from Harry Potter. Basically, that's the only thing that I could think of that could possibly tick the algorithm to say, hey, don't put the little yellow $sign on there. I'm not mad about the loss of ad revenue. What I am mad about is that they're so heavy-handed that even just something mentioning the word death is suddenly just blacklisted for any ads whatsoever. I mean, what if I was talking about Harry Potter Deathly Hallows, right? And the Deathly Hallows. Like, what if I was talking about wedding stuff, like Till Death Do You Part, right? That's really dumb. Now, to top it off, YouTube prioritizes videos with ads on them to show on the sidebar, to recommend to new people. That's the only way that you're gonna, get more audience, is if the YouTube algorithm decides to show you to more people. So I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you just press that little refute button? The little green button that says, hey, why don't you have somebody who's a human with any common sense look at this and say whether or not it's, advertiser friendly? I did. You know what it said? It said, we can't do that unless the video has 1,000 views. And since it doesn't have ads on it, I don't think my video is ever going to have 1,000 views. Now, my only other option is to set it to 18+, but I just think that's ridiculous. What they're doing is they're making it harder and harder to get an audience on the site, unless you're basically a kids channel, right? And let me ask you, would you just watch TV? Would you keep watching TV if it was nothing but kids shows? Because the things that YouTube deems not advertiser friendly are things that I would deem genuine. What normal people talk about to each other. Human beings. What people would be interested in seeing about. But I guess YouTube doesn't see it that way. YouTube can do whatever it wants, because they have the monopoly, basically, on, internet videos. See, that to me is making me regard YouTube, the company, more like EA, except EA having, being the only company making games. It's the kind of thing that makes me wish VidMe had taken off. Because a competitor would be really good for, forcing them to be better. So, I think that's about it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. I do appreciate that. Helps me out a lot. If you want to subscribe as well, go ahead and do that. I can't promise I'll keep doing more vlogs like this. I usually just do gaming stuff, but yeah. My name's been Mr. Chives, and thank you for watching.